Welcome to 2K Sports. It's Olympiacos Piraeus and Athens. And here is Athens now. And there's the feed to Kalathis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Papanikolaou, good. Papanikolaou's got the first points on the scoreboard for Olympiacos. The drive by James. Here's Singleton. James in the post. Good. Great play by Kalathis to set it up.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Pass to Princesses. Here's Montzaris. And there's the pass to Papanikolaou. Nailed from three-point land. Papanikolaou's got 5 now. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Kalathis. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Spanoulis passes to Montzaris. The shot is off. So Athens will take it the other way. Kalathis kicks to James. Poked loose. Now here's Rivers. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Kalathis. A 3-ball. And the shot is good. Rivers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Papanikolaou. Olympiacos, no good that time either. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Rivers. Kicks it out to James. Passes it to Gist. Now Rivers. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. Now Olympiacos takes it the other way. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Kalathis grabs the board.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Now here's James. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Spanoulis passes to Papanikolaou. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
James dishes to Rivers. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And so it's Olympiacos with it. Montzaris. From deep. Kalathis grabs the board. Pass to Gist. To the left wing. Here's Rivers. And that one comes up a bit short.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here's Papanikolaou. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. James kicks to Rivers. Pass to Kalathis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Both teams deciding to change it up. Athens shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Olympiacos trails by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Olympiacos, no good that time either. And there's the pass to Fotis. Here's Barousis. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Olympiacos with it. Pass to Spanoulis. Olympiacos, no good that time either.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Pass to Barousis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. For Panathinaikos, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 1:27 left in the first quarter. The drive by Green. Wasted no time on that one. Bochoridis. There's the pass to Fotis. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Olympiacos.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Bochoridis, guarded by Green. Skinny the pass to Barousas. And that one is stuffed right through.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him. And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Athens shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Spanoulis, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
Back to Green. The tray. The shot misses. And here is James. Tipped away. On the wing, Green. That's good from 17 feet away. Green's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Olympiacos. Over to the left wing. Here's Barousas. That misses off the backboard.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Passes it to P. Right through the D for the layup. And it's a 4-point Olympiacos lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
The drive by James, and it's blocked. Here's Green. Finished off the break. Green's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's P, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. D, he's checked in for Olympiacos. Papanikolaou comes in for Green. Now here's Rivers. Tight defense on him. Here's Skinny. That one's off. Still out of sync. Olympiacos leading by 8. With the teardrop, but they recover it. Pass to Papanikolaou. Stolen by Rivers. And here's the break. Here's Skinny. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Out of bounds as Olympiacos keeps possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Pass to P. To the paint. Here's Milutinov.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Skinny. He dishes it to Singleton. Here's Calathes. Cans it from downtown. Calathes has got 6.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Papanikolaou. It's blocked. And here's the fast break. Skinny the pass to Calathes. And the rebound goes to Olympiacos.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for P.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Over to the wing. This one for 3. A nice shot by Rivers.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Montzaris passes to Princesses. The pass to P. The tray. The shot is off.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Here's Gist, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Papanikolaou, the pass to Montzaris. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Good. It's Calathes who picks up the assist. Calathes has got 3 assists in the game. Montzaris passes to P. Shoots off the screen. The shot is off. So Panathinaikos will take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Gist passes to Rivers. He kicks it to Singleton. Rivers dishes to Calathes. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Skinny. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Olympiacos. Knocks it loose. Here's Princesses. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He hits the second from the line. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Charalampopoulos. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Athens, they've gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. The first one falls. And Olympiacos making a change here. Papanikolaou's checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Spanoulis. Screen by Young. Off the screen. Shot is off.
And I love the way he uses his size there.
And we're through the... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Z.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him. Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Olympiacos trails by 4. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
For Olympiacos, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Panathinaikos with the ball. James outside, inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for him.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Here's Papanikolaou. Olympiacos, no good that time either.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it. That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Calathes. He has 6. The drive by James. Out to the right wing. Gist passes to Singleton. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Montzaris, and he's good on the 3-ball. And Olympiacos leads by 1.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
There's the dish to Rivers. He kicks it to Calathes. 5 to shoot. On the wing, James. Fires the 3. No luck.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Spanoulis. Panathinaikos pulls it in. Rivers has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
The drive by James. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Here's Princesses. It's deflected. Singleton with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Gist. He feeds it to Calathes. The pass to Gist. Good. That's Calathes who picks up the assist. Calathes has got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Olympiacos with it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Papanikolaou, the pass to Spanoulis. Olympiacos, no good that time either.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Calathes. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Swiped it away. Here's Clutch. Olympiacos, no good that time either. Now, here is Singleton. Defense right on him. Passes to Gist. Out to the right wing. Here's Calathes. uses the glass to finish the layup. Calathes has got the lead up to 4 now for Panathinaikos.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Montzaris passes to Spanoulis. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the triple. He has 5.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
James kicks to Calathes. Feeds it to Singleton. Montzaris. James covering. Here's Montzaris. And again, it's Olympiacos from deep. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's James, and the rebound goes to Olympiacos.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Montzaris. No good on that last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Olympiacos out in front, up 2. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started.
Timeout Panathinaikos.
Now a timeout called by Panathinaikos.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the 3-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The 10-footer. And it falls over the rim and in. And Olympiacos leads by 6. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Olympiacos.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Outside, Green. Screen by Young. Pass to P. All alone. It's hauled in by Athens. 4th quarter still Young, just over a minute play. Bochoridis, guarded by Green. And that one's good. And so it's Olympiacos with it. A 2-point game. And there's the pass to Spanoulis. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Barousis. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
to tie it up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Bodyguards checked in for Athens. And that's a foul called on Nick Kalathis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Green gets it to go.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
To the right side. With his first shot attempt. Here's Barousis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's the screen. Passes it to D. Lets it go with the 3. Panathinaikos pulls it in.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. Young sets a screen for Green. It's blocked. They get it back, and he gets it to go.
Timeout, Panathinaikos.
Now a timeout called by Panathinaikos.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Here's Kalathis. And again, it's Panathinaikos missing. Fast break, here they come. Here's Princessis, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 4-point Olympiacos lead. Now Athens with it. There's the steal. Here's Papanikolaou. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Rivers. That's good.
Rivers. James Gist with the assist. Timeout, Olympiacos.
Timeout called Olympiacos. They're in front by 2. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And Athens making a change here. James is checked in. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Spanoulis. Panathinaikos pulls it in.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
It's tipped. Montzaris, James covering, and James pulls it down.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And the basket by Singleton. And Panathinaikos leads by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Princessis. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
James wide open. And again, it's a Panathinaikos 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
To the inside. Here's Princessis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
James, the pass to Gist. Kicks it out to James for the 3. James with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Calathis. Dishes it to Singleton. Can't get it to go. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Spanoulis. Pass to Princesses. From 10 feet out, buries it.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Now a timeout called by Panathinaikos. They're trailing by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Timeout, Olympiacos.
Timeout called, Olympiacos. They're leading by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Six seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Calathis, no luck. So Olympiacos wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They